City News has learned that more than a dozen unvaccinated TDSB teachers have been sent home without pay, and that number could climb into the hundreds over the next couple weeks.
98 permanent staff and about 609 occasional staff have been put on non-disciplinary administrative leave without pay.
This is step one of the Toronto School Board's implementation of its vaccine mandate for all staff and teachers. The 707 full and part-time staff sent home this week declined to reveal their vaccine status.
At last check, I think there were 16 teachers among those 98, so it is a limited amount, but it really does touch on a number of different departments across the TDSB.
In late August, TDSB trustees voted unanimously to mandate vaccines for all staff and teachers across the board. Staff who don't have their first or second dose by November 21st will be sent home without pay. With a little more than 2 weeks to go, the board tells City News about 2.5% of all staff, which equals 1,045 employees, have confirmed they're unvaccinated. Potentially hundreds of those are teachers. You could be sending them home on November 21st. Could that be a big impact for the board and for teaching staff?
You know, I think we remain hopeful that many will get vaccinated. We do have a robust occasional teacher roster to be able to cover off most of these. We anticipate that it shouldn't be a problem.
Of those unvaccinated, 410 TDSB employees are seeking medical exemption, and 499 have filed paperwork for a creed-based or religious exemption.
But right now we have 5 approved medical exemptions. So I don't anticipate that being a large number in the end. At this point, we have 0 approved creed-based exemption requests. The Human Rights Code asks us to ensure that we are considering these, and we are indeed.
One Toronto area emergency room doctor who's been closely following COVID in our schools believes it's imperative that the TDSB gets this right.
It's really vital because schools represent a huge vulnerable population, all children below 12.
Medical experts on the front lines are quick to point out that this move isn't just meant to protect children.
The bulk of people we're seeing now who get serious COVID are unvaccinated. Almost all of them are unvaccinated. This protects them as much as it protects the kids around them.
As the Toronto Board's firm vaccine mandate rolls out, there's no doubt going to be opposition from some teachers and staff. To that, Dr. Kashif Prasada, who's been treating patients since the start of the pandemic, has this to say.
It's not your right to endanger the health of the children who are unprotected by vaccine. When this is all over, sure, you can do what you like, but for now, because millions of kids are exposed to this virus and are helpless in front of this thing, it's not fair to put them in danger for your rights in this case.
The TDSB telling me that enforcing this mandate has been a massive undertaking. Some staff working nearly around the clock looking at those exemption requests. It's a story we'll continue to follow in the weeks ahead.